So we've all been in this position at one time or another where a trade moves against us and then you wake up the next morning and it just blew right past wherever you initially wanted to get out. And the way to handle that is to figure out where is the next level of support. Like, how far could this thing possibly fall, right? Because you're already at that loss. So a lot of people, and I used to be of this belief, would say it blew past your stop, just exit the trade and be done with it. But if you are a little bit more of an advanced trader and you're aware of different areas of support and you're able to finesse this trade a little bit, what you could do is see, all right, yes, it gapped down against me, but where is that next level, right? Like, how far could this thing possibly go? Because, what can happen, it gaps down against you, and then you've probably seen this too, right? Where the trade just rallies in your face and rallies the entire day, and you could have gotten out here, possibly even have a gain, but instead you took the loss way down here. Well, this is where understanding multiple levels of support and resistance come in. It's where understanding other areas of support, things like moving averages, things like trend lines, things like if you're into Fibonacci levels, understanding where those are and seeing, all right, where is this thing and where can it potentially go? Now, hopefully when you place this trade, you already had a plan, but the way that this question was phrased, let's assume that there is no plan, right? Like you're just kind of winging it at this point. So you need to see where those potential levels are and then understand, like, all right, where is the trade right now? How far is that next level of support? Am I willing to let this thing fall all the way down to that level just to get that test? If the answer is no, then see you later. If the answer is yes, then at least you know how much more you're risking and you better take that level, because you already messed up once by not having this planned out in the beginning, but now that you had this plan, you've got to execute on that plan. So that's what you should do if it blows past your stops. Ideally, you have already set a plan in place to manage that potentially happening, because that's a real risk. It can blow right past your stop, and what we just discussed, that's one way to eliminate that kind of risk. Just to throw this in here as a bonus for this video, the way that I like to manage that kind of risk myself, if I'm going to place a trade and I know that, hey, this thing could gap against me, like during an earnings announcement, I'll use options. Right? Because if it does gap against you, what's the worst that can happen? The price of the option goes to zero. Now, if you are treating your entire premium, that's what you paid for the option, if you treat that entire premium as being at risk, then you know what you've risked. So if it gaps against you and the price of the option goes to zero, then you just hold the option, let it expire worthless, but you still have that chance for it to rebound, and you could potentially get out with some of your premium or potentially even make a profit.